DDP's throwing bombs.
The loudest moment of UFC 319 wasn't a knockout. It was a referee's stand-up that detonated the crowd. 1 minute, Khamzat had Dricus wrapped like a seatbelt. The next, Marc Goddard waved them up and Chicago roared like someone hit a fire alarm. Dricus tried to make it ugly with a desperate burst, but the pattern snapped back in seconds. The takedown, the pressure, the smother. If you blinked, you missed why the arena was boiling. This wasn't chaos, it was control, and control can feel like theft when you paid for violence. This wasn't one man chasing a belt, it was a fighter wearing 4 flags on his back and a million opinions on his head. Chechnya, Russia, Sweden, even Saudi projects, every storyline followed Khamzat into the cage. People said his engine would sputter in championship minutes, that the one-round phenom aura would finally crack against a champion who never goes away. Khamzat didn't argue. He carried the pressure, walked into Chicago, and promised nothing except pace. Then he made good on it for 25 straight minutes and left with gold.
There is a new UFC middleweight champion. His name, Khamzat Chimaev. One of the most dominant performances that we've ever seen in a UFC title fight ever. He beats Dricus Du Plessis.
Bell, level change. Air vanishes under Dricus' feet. The mat rushed up to meet him as Khamzat hooked, laced, and stapled. It set the tone for the entire fight. Not a sprint to chaos, a march to inevitability. The kind of pace that rips hope out by inches, not thunderclaps. From there, it felt like rinse, repeat. Chain shots, body lock to trips, wrists pinned, short shots that don't read as significant, but grind resolved just the same. 5 seconds told you everything. This would be a Khamzat fight. Numbers that don't make sense until you watch them. You've read fight stats before, but these look broken. 529 total strikes landed out of 567 thrown. 12 takedowns on a reigning champion. More than 21 minutes of control with outlets listing 2140, nearly 9/10 of a title fight spent under someone else's weight. And the scorecards? A clean 50-44, 50-44, 50-44. That's not a squeak, that's a verdict. If you expected a car crash, you got a steamroller. Crowds don't pay for geometry, they pay for chaos. So when the grind didn't explode and Goddard stood them up late, the building blew, social timelines hissed, and the "this is boring" chorus swelled. Some called it 25 minutes of hugging. Others said it was the most lopsided clinic they'd ever seen. Big John McCarthy chimed in to defend the ref's judgment. Detractors wanted no interruptions to a mauling. Here's the part many miss. Dominance can be subtle, almost impolite, and it steals drama from the room. That's what happened. It wasn't safe, it was suffocating.
I thought with a finish tonight, Khamzat was going to be the new #1 star in the sport, maybe tied with Ilia Topuria. But the general consensus on social was just A lot of people who don't watch a lot of UFC, MMA in general were just like, kind of boring.
If you guys don't want to watch grappling and wrestling and jiu-jitsu, don't watch UFC. Don't. You guys are complaining about something that it's a very simple problem to fix. It's a very simple problem to fix. For example, let's say Khamzat's about to fight again. You don't want to watch a style. All you gotta do is go like this. You see this button right here? It's called off button. You go like this, you go off. You don't have to see Khamzat wrestle. It's a very simple problem to have. It's a very simple problem to fix, guys. You guys are making it a bigger deal than it is.
If you came for viral chaos, the undercard obliged. Lerone Murphy detonated an elbow on Aaron Pico. Carlos Prates cooked Jeff Neal with a spinning elbow. Michael Venom Page danced his way to a smart decision over Jared Cannonier, and Baisanger Susarkayev stayed perfect with a slick rear naked choke. That pendulum swing from highlight violence to 5 rounds of strangling control made the main feel even more polarizing. Khamzat didn't gloat, he smiled like a man who finally answered the one question he hated. Gas tank. I didn't gas out. Now they know. He even mentioned the crucifix he drilled in the gym like a craftsperson proud of a clean seam. Across the stage, Dricus looked like a man who met a tide. Later reactions framed it simply. He was like a blanket. That's not an insult, it's a surrender to a truth. Some styles suffocate the fight out of you and keep it there.
Congratulations, sir. I'm here with the winner.
Here we go. Round 1. Dude, he took him down within the... Oh my God. I hope it doesn't end like this. Uh-oh. Khamzat's that motherfucker, dude. He's literally a big Habib. All right, DDP's to his... All right, DDP's to his... Jesus. 10 seconds into the 3rd round, and he's back on him like this. In the last 15 minutes, Chimaev has 27 minutes of control time.
Yeah! Yeah!
Okay. It's been on the feet longer than it's. Uh-oh. Ah! DDP's up to his feet. 1 minute left in the 4th round. They stand it up. He lands. Oh! He throws that kick. Nothing really happened. Oh! DDP's throwing bombs in the 5th round. Ah! DDP is up. DDP is down. Oh! No! Ah!
The internet did what it does. Paulo Costa and other critics blasted the fight as dull, Nate Diaz lobbed his jab, and timelines filled with "no one wants to watch this shit." And then Demetrius Johnson shrugged, offered the simplest fix ever. If you don't like grappling, hit the off button. That wasn't sarcasm, it was the greatest flyweight ever, reminding everyone that MMA is a buffet, not a one-dish kitchen. The twist of the night, Conor McGregor, an old antagonist, congratulated Khamzat, Chechnya's first UFC champion. Congrats. The internet did a double take, respect snuck in the door.
There you go. Thank you, man. Great job. That was awesome.
Did I get that?
Great. No, not at all. You did amazing. Be proud. Congratulations.
Never mind recovery, talk immediately turned to what's next. Media floated an Abu Dhabi defense as early as UFC 321. Sean Strickland jumped online to claim he's the man to smother the smotherer, the only guy who can out-grapple Khamzat for 5. Khamzat laughed it off. If Dricus took Strickland down, how's Sean taking him down? This is the machine working as designed. New champion, new gravity, new voices orbiting the belt.
Sean Strickland, your old friend, has been tweeting about you since the fight. He said that when you were in the gym together, he would actually out-wrestle you and be better than you in the wrestling over 4 rounds.
Bro, Dricus take him down many times, but how can he take me down, bro? Come on. This guy, I beat him everywhere and striking, but this guy just talk too much. So he's a funny guy. He's working with, what is his name? Buratino or what is it?
Yeah, Paulo Costa.
Yeah, Paulo. I make them together.
Both truths can live together. The building booed the metronome of control, the scorecards sang a sweep, fans craving a bang-bang war didn't get it, analysts craving a masterclass ate well, and in the ledger that runs this sport, the column that matters most, history, just recorded a new king. Whether you call it boring or beautiful, the outcome reverberates the same. Khamzat solved a champion for 25 minutes and never looked lost. That alone will scare everyone else. Bookmark a few things. The numbers will age into legend. 529/567 and 2140 of control will get name-checked every time someone scoffs at wrestle-heavy champions. The boo birds will fade, the belt doesn't. And if the turnaround to UFC 321 really materializes, the division's about to find out whether this was a one-night chokehold or the start of a reign no one can breathe under. But that wasn't the whole story. Who do you think figures out the puzzle first? A pressure striker with anti-wrestling or a scrambler with a cardio furnace? Drop your pick below and tell me why.